You always see me eating all kinds of Filipino foods. You guys know that's one of my favorite things about living here in the Philippines is the food is so great. But today I'm going to answer the question to the people out there that are curious about the Philippines, who are thinking about maybe moving here or visiting here. Really, what is Filipino food? Filipino food. Every time I eat it, it makes me say, damn, right? Because the flavors are so rich, you know what I'm saying? But there's a reason behind that. There's a lot of influences that go into Filipino food. You see, indigenous cooking methods and styles laid the foundation. And then 300 years of Spanish colonialization added even more layers to this cuisine. Then what happened next? The Chinese, they came. They brought noodles. They brought stir-frying techniques. Now, the American influence here in the Philippines, that's just like fast food and convenience cooking, okay? But all of these nations play a part in this intricate, multi-layered, vibrant food culture of the Philippines. You add in some Malay flavors, some Indian, some Japanese flavors. All of these places have influenced the cuisine that we call Filipino food, or Pinoy food, that's what I should say, right? Right? But when you think about all of these different foods, it all comes down to something very important. What is that? The staple food. I'm gonna remix it. Rice. Yes, rice, because in the Philippines, rice is life. And I stress this a lot on a lot of my videos that I talk about with food. Listen, Filipino ain't gonna eat no meat unless there's some rice with it, okay? The average Filipino, like my girl, right? If I give her some, some chicken or some beef or something like that, first thing she's gonna say is, where's the rice, right? Because you don't even like to chew meat without rice, right? It tastes like what's wrong with?
It's like I can swallow the pork.
She says she can't even swallow it unless it has rice. You see what I'm saying? That's how used to rice they are here in the Philippines. And me being an American, coming here, I wasn't used to eating so much rice. So when I first got here, eating rice every day for the first year, dude, it spiked my diabetes like crazy. Yeah, rice. And some meals don't even taste right without rice. Can you imagine me eating sisig with no rice? You think I'd be tripping out on the spiciness with rice? How much more without rice? Shoot, it'd be probably fireballs coming out my eyes if I didn't have no rice with it, right? Filipinos eat rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even like a midnight snack. You know what I'm saying? Rice. The indigenous tribes were cultivating rice long before the Spanish arrived here. And let's not forget coconut, vinegar, calamansi, soy sauce, or toyo, and all those fresh tropical fruits, which were also staples in the diet of the Filipinos. Speaking of staple foods, another one, believe it or not, in the Philippines is seafood. This is an archipelago, right? This place is in the middle of one of the biggest oceans in the world, the Pacific Ocean. Okay, water is all around them. The Kamayan have made seafood a big part of the cuisine here. Diba? Now there's all kind of cool seafoods in the Philippines or whatever to eat. Now my girl, she likes to eat tinola nga isda like every night. Doink. What are you having tonight? Ista. Then the next night, what are you having tonight? Fried ista. What about tomorrow? Boiled ista. Ain't no boiled ista, I just made that up. But you get the point. Ista. Paxil nga ista. Damn! You eat too much fish. But fish is actually good for you, man. The omega-3 vitamins and all this different stuff that's in fish helps you out. depending on what kind of fish you're eating. But, you know, there's many other seafoods here in the Philippines that are really delicious. These really spicy seasoned shrimp, right? That they cook here. Her sister always cooks it for us when we have parties and stuff. It's what do you call that shrimp? They got all those seasonings on it. Shrimp. That's called butter shrimp? So is there really butter in it or just a whole lot of seasonings? There's butter too? Dude, the buttered shrimp is delicious. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm gonna get hungry. Okay, because we gotta keep moving on. But there's so many seafoods. Just remember, seafood is important here. There's a deep history behind every food here in the Philippines. I mean, take adobo, for example, right? This food goes all the way back to the colonial times when the Spanish came here and they saw that Filipinos were preserving their meat with what? None other than vinegar. And then they added soy sauce and their own little spices and stuff and created chicken adobo. Now, in some places they make adobo more salty. In some places they make adobo more sweet. Matamis, diba? But chicken adobo, it has a rich history. Foods like pancit, right? The noodle dish that's made in various different ways that is always associated in the Philippines with a long life, right? And I want to live a long life, so I eat a lot of pancit. And not only that, but it's also because pancit is, I just really love the flavor of it, especially the saktanhon. Are you guys familiar with saktanhon? Saktanhon is like real little skinny noodles, but it seems like the noodles, the skinnier they are, they pack more flavor. They pack a punch, bow. And you're like, damn, how these little noodles get all this flavor up in there? But that's saktanhon. It's the way that it's cooked. It's cooked with chunks of meat and all kind of veggies and seasonings and stuff like that, to where, you know, I mean, you can take and eat a bowl of saktanhon. For me, I can sit and eat a bowl of saktanhon and it feel like it's a meal. Now, you know, pancit, believe it or not, that came from the Chinese influence here in the Philippines, as well as things like lumpia. Okay, now a lot of Americans really like lumpia as well. Not just Americans, people from the Western world love lumpia because it's a familiarity with spring rolls that we're used to eating at, you know, various Chinese restaurants and stuff like that. Because in America, there's tons of Chinese restaurants, right? So we're already familiar with egg rolls and spring rolls. But then when you eat the Filipino version, which is lumpia, oh, it's another story. You'll be like, damn! This is delicious, diba? And what I'm saying with that is, you can make vegetable lumpia, you can make, you know, baboy lumpia, you know, pork, or you can make chicken lumpia. Dude, they even got lumpia that's desserts, right?
Turon.
Yeah, turon. It's still lumpia, but it's like a dessert, right? And I have a video where I was eating turon, and I had like caramel on it. I even had durian turon, and it was actually good. And it didn't stink that much either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a dessert that is basically made like a lumpia. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, man, there's so many different styles of things here to eat in the Philippines, man. It's overwhelming, dude. You know, and for a person like me that loves to eat, right? For any foodie, the Philippines is an awesome, awesome place that's gonna keep you interested every day, trying new things, right? I wanna talk about Filipino street food, okay? Now, number one, we gotta get it out of the way because I always talk about it. If you're feeling adventurous and you come into the Philippines, right? You wanna try something wild, something exotic. Okay, go to a street vendor and ask them for some balut. If you don't know what is balut, it's a fully fertilized duck egg, right? You pop that shell open, you're gonna see the face, the beak, everything in there like this. Okay? And you pop it open, you put some salt on it, you put some vinegar on it, and let's see how much courage you got. Then you got isaw, right? Which is like chicken intestines, right? It sounds crazy, but hey, listen, it's very good, enjoyable, chewy, you know, lightly spicy depending on the flavors that you marinated in and that you dip it in or whatever. Okay, then you got kwek, a big old orange ball, so you think. But when you bite into it, there's actually a boiled egg in there, right? Then you got some of the best barbecue that I've tasted. Came like this, on a stick, in the Philippines. It's just meat on a stick, but the marinations and the flavor, the way it's cooked to where it's so tender, like you'll fall in love with it. You'll be like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing but meat on skewers or whatever. And then you got, the shish kebabs also are delicious, dude. I had shish kebabs when I was at the night market last time. Also, very delicious stuff here. Okay, you guys like to eat that corn, right? The big corn. What do you guys call that corn? Your mom loves that one, huh? Mais. Give me some mais. Yeah, boiled mais, but they put all kind of flavors on it. They put all kind of, cheese. You can get a big old piece of corn, right? And they put cheese on it, all kind of flavors, and they call it mais, right? Me, I don't like to eat mais because it get all stuck in my. Some people think sometimes that my channel is a food channel because I eat so much on this channel, but nah, I just enjoy the food world of the Philippines, man. It's just so different than what I'm used to, back home. And man, I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. Y'all think that we got good barbecue back home in America or UK and stuff like that? Come here and try some inasal, some chicken inasal, right? Now, inasal is originally from a place called Bacolod. They are the masters, in Bacolod of grilled, marinated manok. Lamikayo masarap. Give me some more, okay? Inasal, dudes, right? And these are things that you're going to taste when you come to the Philippines. Like somebody will offer to you, say, want inasal? You'll be like, well, what is it? Well, I'm telling you now, it is delicious grilled chicken, right? Really great food right there. That's one of my favorites, okay? As well as y'all know, sisig, right? Rice is life and eating is life in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my videos, listen, sometimes they might eat like 6 meals a day, okay? But 3 of those meals are really the big meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. But you're gonna also have these small snacks that they call meriendas throughout the day, okay? To make sure that you have sustenance, man, in this hot country. And if you really wanna immerse yourself in the culture of the Philippines, try eating
Kamayan style.
Kamayan style. Look, I'm gonna put you on the camera. She's like my co-host, the ghost co-host. But yes, Queenie is correct. Kamayan style. Eating with your hands. Using the thumb method. This thumb right here, right? To push your food into your mouth. Okay? I'm teaching this now. I know all the Filipinos know this, but I'm trying to teach this to my fellow expats that are gonna be coming here. Okay? The Kamayan method is a method where when you're with your family, when you're in a comfortable place or whatever, and also a lot of times with something that they call Boodle fight, and I'll talk about that next, but it's a method where you eat with your hands, but it's less messy because you take this thumb right here, you use your thumb to control your food. So you get your rice first, of course, right? Then you get a little piece of meat, you put that on there, you have your thumb like this, and then you take your hand like this and you push with your thumb the food into your mouth. The Kamayan method.
That means no utensils, just your hands.
Yeah, Kamayan means no utensils, just hands. Okay, and man, I love Boodle fights. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna do a Boodle fight video real soon, okay guys? Because you guys love to see me eat because I be going crazy, right? So we're gonna do a Boodle fight video and you'll see, in a Boodle fight, everybody eats with their hands, dude. But most places, oh no, it should be all places, give you these clear plastic gloves. Diba, babe? They give you these clear plastic gloves so you're not putting your hands all, everybody putting their hands in the food. No, you get plastic gloves. Like for instance, there's a restaurant out here that I really enjoy, a barbecue place called Boy Zugba. Okay, Boy, is Zugba, Sugba? Because Filipinos, you guys say Z with an S. If it's Zugba, you're gonna say Sugba. There's a Z right there. Boy Sugba. Okay, Boy Sugba. Okay, if you're in the Philippines, do as the Filipinos do. Damn! Boy Sugba. delicious. And they have a Boodle fight meal. Okay, and you eat that stuff with your family. You just get with everybody, get your whole family, and they just spread a big table of food out there. Oh, delicious stuff, dude. My favorite is the cheese chorizo. If you come here to the Philippines, go to Boy Sugba and try the cheese chorizo. Delicious, dude. Okay, and you put that glove on, you put the other glove on, you put your head down, look at that food, and you go to town, baby. That's what a Boodle fight is. And after the Boodle fight is done, give me some halo halo, baby. That's right. Halo halo is one of the most famous desserts out here. And you know, it has actually Chinese and American influence, okay? It's got shaved ice, all kind of good stuff in there. Actually, the name halo halo means mix, right? So yeah, try halo halo when you come out here for your dessert. It's a cold, nice, great dessert, and it's just a treat. Cause in Mang Inasal, which is another video that I have of a place that I went, they have the crema de leche. Crema de leche. I had to get that right. Blah, 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 blah. My tongue's too short. Crema de leche halo halo. I like that one better, right? You'll see me on the street getting bibinka. And that name is kind of weird,
What's
right?
your favorite?
Bibinka. That's one of my favorite snacks, you're right. You know, but I just like to say the word. When y'all first told me what it was, the name of it, I like the way it rolled off my tongue. Bibinka. But I also enjoy it. It's really good, man. It's a chewy, it's like a hot, chewy bread. You said the bread is made out of rice, right?
A rice cake.
Yeah, this is a rice cake, but when you bite into it, it tastes like bread, dude. I don't know how they did that, how you made rice taste like bread. Tell me in the comments, how did you make rice taste like bread? Interesting, but that is bibinka. And I have a video where I actually was in search of bibinka all morning, okay, until I found some people that had some good bibinka, and I got my grub on. I really enjoy that. That's one of my favorite snacks. Now, bibinka has its roots in Spanish colonialization times, right? You know, just different breads, you know, Spanish breads and different kind of, you know, ways to make bread, right? But this is like a rice bread. Very, very delicious and a very interesting history behind it.
Aside from bibinka, what else you like?
I like suman! Remember that suman that's like glutinous rice, diba?
Man, y'all not talking for rice. They have biko, that's rice.
Yeah, biko is rice, glutinous rice. You got that suman, then you got bibinka. Man, y'all make anything out of rice, okay? Can I make a pillow and a bed out of rice too? Damn! Rice is life, dude. Now, if you're wondering what fast food to eat when you come out here, and this is also in America, but very scarce in America, you gotta go to Jollibee. This is the fast food giant of the Philippines. Like, you know how popular McDonald's is in America? Well, Jollibee is that popular here in the Philippines, because it was created by a Filipino and offers all of the same things that McDonald's offers, and actually even more, okay? And that's one good thing that I love about the Kamayan. If someone of their own makes something or creates something, they support it, as long as it's good. Because if Jollibee wouldn't have been tasty, they probably wouldn't have supported it. But, you know, McDonald's and all these other things that come to the country, they're welcome there. And you know, people eat that stuff, but during lunchtime, look at the line at McDonald's and then look at the line at Jollibee's. You damn! You know what I'm saying? A big freaking difference. There's Daghan people, Daghan Tawu, right? Sa Jollibee. And then you might see about 4-5 cars over at McDonald's. Damn, what happened, right? Because Jollibee is the most popular fast food branch here, the most popular fast food franchise here in the Philippines, man, by far. Dining in the Philippines isn't just about the food, okay? It's about the experience. It's about the Bayanihan spirit. All of us eating together, you know, conversating, enjoying each other. You know what I mean? Like, the Filipinos are very social people, and eating gives us time to sit back and talk to each other. you know, and interact with each other, you know? And if the food is good, that's a plus. And the food here is always, always good. Go ahead and watch this video right here where I went to the Carinderia. I always say that wrong, Carinderia, where I went to the Carinderia and I was eating my butt off. It was so good. They had so much stuff there. Check that video out, right? And until then, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit. I'm outie.